Hey everyone, this is Robert with Fireflow Valves, here to tell you about our company and our mission. Our mission is to stop another Eden or Palisades level of fire from ever happening again, or at least reducing the level of devastation it causes. Municipal water supplies are designed to handle regular everyday demand as well as local emergencies. They were never designed to handle large-scale fires in addition to the infrastructure damage that happens as this fire rages through a neighborhood and destroys that infrastructure. You could think of all the plumbing within your walls or even your sprinkler system all collapsing and being broken open. This means that water intended for firefighting efforts is actually lost through all these leaks within these structures, and the problem compounds as the fire grows. Eventually, firefighters will connect to fire hydrants in order to put out the fires, but those hydrants are low on pressure and cannot sustain their actual effort. So precisely when the water is needed the most, the system becomes overwhelmed and cannot keep up with the demand. This happens in nearly every fire where hundreds of houses are being burnt down and the system is overwhelmed by the demand caused by all these leaks within the system. This happened in the Palisades fire as well, where within 8 hours of the fire burning through these neighborhoods, the water supply was already being reduced. It only took about 10% of the structures burning in order for the system to be pressured and for firefighters to start reporting a lack of water supply within the fire hydrants and the overall system. Not only does this impact the fire hydrants, but it also impacts the sprinkler systems, meaning that the fires will spread more easily from house to house. For the Palisades and Eden fires, it was reported that about 4,700 leak points were caused by structural damage, and it took about 7 days for officials to finally close off that water supply and return pressure to the system. While we can't prevent fires like this from happening again, we can prevent this water supply infrastructure damage from hampering firefighters' efforts and give them a fighting chance to actually put out these fires. Our solution to this problem is to stop the leakage at each of these failure points and maintain pressure within the water supply to give firefighters a greater chance of putting out the fire sooner and reducing as much damage as possible. Our technology gets implemented at each individual house's water main and will automatically shut off the water after the structure is completely burned down and the sprinkler systems have done their best to reduce the fire. Fireflow Valves was created to address this problem and make our infrastructure more resilient by reducing the amount of leakage within the system as a structure fails. You can see some of our prototypes as well as a fire-tested example to give you an idea of what the product might look like. The general idea of the design is that as a fire is going to burn through the structure, it will automatically shut off the water main to maintain pressure within the system and make sure that there's enough water both for firefighters as well as sprinkler systems. Each house that our product will get installed to would save thousands of gallons of water exactly when the system needs it most. This means that there's going to be more water to put out the fires, and we have a better chance of actually reducing the spread. We cannot stop every wildfire, but we could improve our infrastructure to reduce the damage in future events. We know situations like this are going to happen again, and there's currently no other solution out there that is going to address this problem besides this infrastructure improvement. There's no amount of investment in fire trucks, personnel, or helicopter that would have reduced a similar scenario such as the Eden or Palisades fire if there is no water to actually put out these fires and if the wind is too high, grounding planes and helicopters. So it is critical that we maintain pressure within the system, make sure that our water supply remains intact as the fire is burning through a neighborhood, and that firefighters actually have a chance to put out the fire with an appropriate water supply. Our solution costs about $600 and can be installed by regular plumbers and is the only solution out there that is going to be making this necessary infrastructure improvement to make sure that we don't have this problem happening over and over again. We know these fires are going to happen again and again in the future, and if we don't make this improvement, we're going to be wasting billions of dollars on lost structures and insurance and recovery, in addition to the hundreds of lives lost in similar fires. We're currently looking to launch a pilot program to further test our product, as well as work with the industry experts to help validate our product, make sure it's working properly in the field, and get it implemented in a larger scale. Come join us at Fireflow Valves to help us save billions of dollars and hundreds of lives with a simple solution. Thank you.